From a Lego Headless Horseman to a life-size tarantula, these are 25 of the scariest Lego pieces out there. Lego skeleton figure has been partying since 1995, and guess what? He hasn't aged a day. This dude's been popping up in pirates and castle sets and even crashed the scene in Lego Movie, Indiana Jones, and Harry Potter. He's like the eternal party guest, always wearing the same outfit. Another creepy guy you can meet at the Skeletons party is Wolf Guy, the I'm trying to be scary but I'm also adorable minifigure from Series 14. He's got the whole werewolf look down with ripped clothes, massive fangs, and tiny clawed feet. Other werewolves have made appearances in Monster Fighters, video, and studio sets, but this one takes the cake in the cute spooky department. Speaking of spooky, Lego Scooby-Doo isn't just about solving mysteries. They've got a spooky side too. Check out the Headless Horseman from the Mystery Play and Adventures set. This guy likes to play pranks with his pumpkin head, and now you can find a similar one to customize your own minifigures. Scaring has never been so stylish. But if you're into truly bizarre minifigures, you'll love the Fly Monster from Series 14, the What Happens When You Cross a Man with a Fly minifigure. He's got huge red bug eyes, a single clawed hand, and semi-transparent wings. It's like someone took your worst nightmare and made it into a collectible toy. You definitely wouldn't want this guy in your suit. Zombies, another favorite in the spooky Lego lineup, have shuffled into various themes like Monster Fighters, Pirates of the Caribbean, and even that galaxy far, far away. They're like the undead party crashers of the Lego world. Ghosts have been haunting Lego sets since 1990, and this one from 9467 The Ghost Train is no exception. What sets it apart? It glows in the dark. Now, you can have your very own ghostly nightlight. Beautiful! But the ghostly fun doesn't stop there. Don't be fooled by the maniacal monster called the Swamp Creature. It's not a deep-sea creature, it's just Mr. Brown up to his usual antics. The colorful Swamp Creature is one of the stars in the Haunted Lighthouse set from Lego Scooby-Doo in 2015. And if you like that, you'll like Collectible Minifigures Series 14, from which I bring you the Wicked Wacky Witch. Witches have been stirring up trouble in various Lego themes like Dimensions, but perhaps at the top of the list of macabre minifigures is Lord Vampire. He's been avoiding garlic since his debut in the Vampire Hearse 9464 in 2012. This fanged fellow has also made appearances in other Lego Monster Fighter sets, but all of those are pretty horrifying due to the pop culture surrounding them. What if I told you that even SpongeBob was going to make it onto this list? Unlike your regular Lego pals, this guy skips the separate head and hair piece. Instead, he rocks short legs, a plain upper body, and a square covering that features SpongeBob's iconic face and body. It's like he's wearing a SpongeBob costume, but his arms can still strike a pose. The back is plain, but he's always ready to sport a cool hat. The OG SpongeBob minifigure, Bob001, even sports his trademark grin. Not all Lego minifigures are inspired by famous TV shows or characters, though. Enter the Yuppie from the 2017 Series 17 minifigures release. He's part of a lineup of quirky characters you collect blindly, but the Yuppie stands out with his 80s vibes, printed on sunglasses, slick black hair, and a white jacket pants combo. He's rocking the 1980s fashion game like a champ. And here's the kicker, he comes with an oversized brick phone straight from the 80s. It's practically bigger than his head. Lego fashionista, indeed. But even that may not be as surprising as the time when Lego shocked everyone when they teamed up with The Simpsons in 2014. Homer Simpson's minifigure was a game changer, signaling that Lego was for everyone, not just kids. The original Homer came with the Simpsons house and had him in the work attire with his signature half-shut eyelids. He even had his nuclear plant name badge. His dome-shaped head meant no hats for him. Looking back into the realms of the obviously scary, meet 71455 Grimkeeper the Cage Monster, one of the Nightmare King's creepy minions. This gangly creature's job is to collect dreaming sleepers. It's part of the Lego Dreams sets, and this version is the granddaddy of them all. Grimkeeper's head is printed, and it rocks two new spiral horns in white. Its jaw is filled with eerie spring yellowish green teeth, and it's even got some bright red violet bionicle spikes, a real nightmare catcher. Now this one is a real doozy. Lego minifigures are known for their smooth and friendly appearance, resembling the simplicity of a child's drawing. Their basic, cheerful features have always been a source of comfort for fans. But then, there's this custom-made Lego minifigure created by YouTuber North of the Border, who's known for crafting tiny nerd things. This minifigure is unlike any other. It's sculpted with detailed facial texture and realistic clothing, complete with wrinkles. The final result? It's more than a little unsettling. It's tough to pinpoint exactly why this textured, lifelike like LEGO creation is so eerie? Perhaps it's because it evokes memories of classic movie aliens rather than resembling a typical human being. Whatever the reason, it's safe to say this minifigure taps into the darker corners of LEGO artistry. Speaking of which, let's talk about Galador, the black sheep of the LEGO family. These sets often get tagged as some of the worst LEGO creations ever. But guess what? Some of them are actually worth more now, especially if they're still sealed. It's like the ultimate collector's inside joke. These sets tied in with a TV series that screams early 2000s techno madness. They're so awkwardly designed that they've become meme-worthy compared to traditional LEGO sets. And while we're on the topic of meme-worthy, remember Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us? LEGO gave us not one, but 2 sets to remember him by. But let's be honest, these sets are more uncanny than nostalgic. It's like Jeffrey went through a weird LEGO blender. One minifigure that many of us would have liked to put through an actual blender was the Nestle Nesquik Bunny minifigure. He comes in 3 styles: racer driver, movie star, and just a minifigure in a bag. But here's the kicker. Don't take off his rabbit headpiece. What's underneath is the stuff of nightmares. Scala was LEGO's attempt to win over Barbie fans, but didn't quite hit the mark. Set 3121, Summer Day Out, features a figure named Baby Thomas. His eyes stare deep into your soul, making you question what you're doing with your life while playing with a toy that creepy. Is it a frog, a dinosaur, a mantis, or a green wiener dog with wheels? You decide. Regardless of what you make out of this set, it's guaranteed to give you some bizarre nightmares. Another nightmare is this disheveled minifigure called the Zombie Businessman. Add a cheerleader and a pirate captain for the ultimate undead squad. It's like LEGO's version of The Walking Dead. Now, while we are on the topic of unsettling, LEGO Yoda joins the ranks of Creepy Eyes minifigures, proving that some characters are better left in their original form. While Yoda's minifigure is undoubtedly a creative attempt, it's hard to ignore how peculiar it looks. And let's not forget that odd necklace. It's like Yoda's gearing up for some questionable activities, whether it's peeping on others or engaging in some bizarre bird watching. While building characters from individual bricks is usually a cool LEGO experience, it just doesn't quite hit the mark with this set. Yoda's charm might be better left to the Force, not the bricks. Also, I've never quite seen a company somehow manage to make Squidward look even more unsettling than he already is. It's hard to blame LEGO since Squidward's unique features don't translate well onto a flat surface. But the weirdest part? LEGO decided to make this perpetually grumpy character smile. It's like catching a unicorn in the wild. But hey, at least that's just one figurine. The Mysterious Manor LEGO set has got hidden levels and a spooky alligator under the porch. Inside, you'll find skeleton knights and even a mad scientist lab. And don't forget the seance with Madame Leota. It's the ultimate spooky playtime. In a similar vein, Bubbly Billy's quest for the perfect pumpkin in Spider's Haven turns into a nightmare. This LEGO story reminds us that not all pumpkin hunts are created equal. Billy's courage quickly dissolves into terror as he realizes the horrors lurking in the depths. And whilst we're talking about horrors, let's meet a tarantula-sized spider LEGO creation. It's not based on any specific species, but it's got all the creepy-crawly details, from fangs to palps to those 8-jointed legs. It's a mini monster masterpiece. Just be glad it's not real. So which piece did you find most creepy? Let me know in the comments.